Hi, everybody. Okay, this is exercise 9E, which was from assignment 11.4. Again, I saw enough problems here that I thought it was worth going through this and really making sure that everybody understands. I mean, at least half of you, if not more, were picking entirely wrong verbs from this section here. So I think it needs to be reviewed a little bit. So on the left here, I've got the exercise itself, 9E. And on the right, I've got these charts which show the personal endings of verbs. Um, we have person and number, right? Person, first person, second person, third person. And number here is just singular or plural, not like the number of the declension or the conjugation or anything like that. But number here simply means is it singular or is it plural? So just a quick review. First person singular, we start with the person that is closest to ourselves, you could say, and that is I, right? I am the center of the universe, so to speak, right? It starts with me. So I, first person singular, verbs will be end with an O. As we see down here, paro, I prepare. The O means I here. Second person is, say, the person that you're talking to, right? That would be the second most important person, right? If you want to think about it that way. If I'm talking to you, right? Or, no, I shouldn't say that. You prepare, right? You prepare. You are preparing. Verbs that end with an S, only with an S, are you verbs. You singular, like just you, not you all, which is plural over here. Like if you're talking to multiple yous, right? You and your whole family, I would address as you all. But here, just you yourself. Paras, so the S means you, singular, and then T we've seen before, like parat or ascendit or ambulat. Just the T, that's a he or a she typically, sometimes an it too, as we see up here, right? So O is first singular, I. S is second singular, you. And T, the ending, is third person singular, which is he or she. Now, the plurals are really just like take any one of these and add more people to them, and that's what these are. So, first person plural, we say is we. Why? Because that's an I plus another person, right? So, if I and, I don't know, my mom are sitting here, I would call us we, right? So that's I plus someone else. So that's second person plural. If you and someone else are doing something, I'm going to call you both you plural, right? Tis is going to be the ending there, like paratis, you all prepare. And then nt we've seen multiple times, right? Like audiunt, they hear. So the nt tells you it's they. So those are the critical things here, and enough of you are not noticing that I really thought I should spell this out clearly. So ost, mus, tis, nt. First, second, third singular. First, second, third plural. So let's see how this works when we use them in sentences. I'm moving around here. Okay, let's see. Flavia shouts, "Where are you, Cornelia?" All right. Now, estis and s are both forms of the verb sum, which is like I am, or to be, the verb to be. Now, what do you notice though? Estis ends with tis here. I mean, it ends with s, but it has a full tis, whereas s just ends with the letter s, right? So if we look over here, we see tis, right? Here, you plural. And here we just see the S meaning you singular. So here Flavia is talking to Cornelia and she's saying, "Where are you?" So she's saying, "Ubi es, Cornelia. Where are you?" You singular, not you plural. So there's number one. Number two, Cornelia janitorem non blank. And then we have a variety of words. This is all like waking up. So like excitare, as you may remember, is an infinitive, to wake up. Excitat is right here, he, she, or it. And excitas is you. So which one makes sense? Cornelia, who is a he, she, or an it, by the way, she's a she. Cornelia does not wake the doorkeeper. So since Cornelia is a he, she, or it, namely a she, she's going to be excitat, he, she, it. Cornelia janitorem non excitat. Now, nos. Who is this? This is not like not or something like that. Nos, as maybe you recall going through the readings, nos means we, right? So we all, like all of us, let's say, we all today are returning to Rome. So which one works for we here? Redire means to return. Redimos means, you guessed it, we return. And reditis, T-I-S, again, you, meaning you all, return. So since this pronoun here is we need to match it up with the correct verb. So nos redimos omnes. Nos omnes, we all, are returning today to Rome. Number four, cur patrem blank Marque. Now here Marque is Marcus. He's being spoken to. So since he's being spoken to, it's going to be, why are you doing something, Marcus, right? Or why do you do something to Father Marcus? So now Marcus again is a singular you, right? We're talking to Marcus. We're not talking to Marcus and a friend, or Marcus and Sextus, which would make them a you plural. He is just by himself. So we are going to see which one of these ends with the right ending for just you singular. So I see tis here, vexatis, which means you all annoy. And then I see times, which is just an S. So that's you singular. So this looks like it's going to work. And then I see amatis, which is the same as vexatis. So by the process of elimination, maybe you could say like these two are the same, but this is the only one that's not the same. So both of the tis endings are for plural yous, but times is the only one that has that singular you for Marcus himself when we're talking to him. So this sentence translates to, why do you fear your father, Marcus? Why are you afraid of your father? So patrem here is the accusative or the direct object form of pater. So why do you fear Father Marcus? Number five, necesse. We've seen this. This is it is necessary. And it is necessary is often followed by an infinitive form. It is necessary to walk. It is necessary to eat to stay alive. It is necessary to laugh, otherwise we're miserable, etc. So necesse est, and then which one is the infinitive? Legere is the infinitive. All infinitives end with this re. So this means to read. It is necessary to read the letters immediately. None of these other ones work. It is necessary he hands over the letters immediately. You could say maybe like it is necessary that he hands over, but here that's not the way the Romans do this. It's they use this with an infinitive. Necesse est legere epistulas statim, to read the letters immediately. Number six, princeps, that's the emperor. That's a singular. It has an S at the end, but that's a singular noun there. Princeps senatores blank. So the emperor wants to do something, or so the emperor is doing something to the senators, right? And so we have two choices here: consulere volt and consulere volunt. Consulere and consulere both mean to consult, and volt and volunt are both forms of the verb to want. But what's the difference? Again, the T versus the NT. T, he, she, it, here, and NT, they. The princeps, he's a singular guy. The emperor wants to consult the senators, not the emperor they want to consult the senators. Now you might say, well, why can't this be the senators want to consult the emperor? Now that's a fair question, but this form here, as you'll find out sooner or later, this is not a direct object form. If it were, it would be something like principem. It would end with an M, as you've seen on other direct objects. So here you know that this guy wants to consult them. But that's understandable if you maybe don't get that. But he's singular, so the verb is singular. Seven, cur vos omnes simul, and then blank. So vos, just like nos up here was we, vos is the word for you, meaning you all, you plural, not just two, which is you singular, but plural. So why and then you all at the same time are doing something. So vos is second person plural. you. Plural, vos means you all. So we're looking for something that has this ending here. And we look back over here and we see discedimus, that's we. Mus equals we. But paratis is you all are preparing to leave, to depart. So why are you all preparing to leave? So that's the correct one there. So I hope I've given you enough, but I'm going to do one more maybe. I think you can see, find the subject and then think what verb really is the subject given the context of the sentence. What verb works with the subject, right? Now, this one is a little bit different. This is be quiet, Cornelia. Don't wake the slaves. Now, we do that. This noli is used with an infinitive here. Noli excitare. Don't wake up. That's covered in chapter, it's either 9 or 10. I think it's chapter 10, the one that just finished up this week, chapter 10 for week 12. So negative commands use this noli excitare, especially for a singular person like Flavia. So be quiet, Flavia. Don't wake the slaves. These are direct object here. All right, I'm going to leave it alone for now because I feel like I've sort of made the point. Um, the only other one, maybe, I mean, there we've got another, this one we've got another, number 14, we've got another command, a negative command. Noli excitare, don't wake. And then which one's going to work here? You have to think about which one works as a direct object here. Don't wake the girls. Like girls don't wake doesn't really work, right? Because don't wake what? You have nothing there. So this is saying don't wake the girls up. Noli excitare. And then the only one that works here is puellas, because that is a plural direct object. This is a subject and this is also a subject. These are both nominative forms, but this is a direct object. And then the only other one maybe that is problematic is senatores blank omnes in urbe sunt. So this is all the Roman senators are in this city. So senatores here, Romani works because this is nominative. All now ace and Romani don't look like they all match up, but senatores and omnes are third declension words. But Romanos means Roman, and the plural there, especially for masculine, is Romani. So this is nominative or a subject. This is accusative, plural, and this is accusative singular. So these don't work as subjects, let's say Romanos or Romanum, but this one does work as a subject, and that's what this is here. Senatores Romani omnes. All the Roman senators are in the city. So this, in this case, this is a subject word here. I hope this is helpful. Take care.